Morning, Rye. How are you? Is this working? Oh, there we go. Oh, let's start over. There we go. Let's start that over. Good morning, everyone. There we are. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Forty. Good morning, Rye. Good morning, Frederick. Good morning, Mother. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, everyone. Here we go. Everybody ready? Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine. Good morning, Marshall. Nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart, and it feels like a cold night. Good morning, Nancy. Today's a new day, and where are my blue skies? Where is the love and the joy that you promised me? Tell me it's alright. I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain. Hey, Merle, fell from heaven like a shower. Hey, I smile, even though I hurt. See, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile. Smile. It's so hard to look up when you're down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile. So smile. Hey. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? This good Mariana. Good morning, Buddy. Good morning, Regina. This coffee's so good. I hope you all are doing well. Oh, which button do I press now? Let me press this button down. I hope everyone is here. We are coming to worship this morning. I hope you all have had a lovely weekend. I have had a great one. I'm not going to lie to you, but I have to tell you that me and the stitches in this coat, these good seams are holding up like nobody's business. Thank you very much. Woo! On this good Sunday, May 24th in the year of our Lord 2020. Good morning, Underoos. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, Doris. Good morning, Christopher. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Darren. Good morning, Eddie. Hope you're all doing well. I feel like I'm gonna have to have a prayer shawl. Okay, I said thank you. That dinging in my head, I will answer those later. Y'all know at 11 o'clock on Sundays we have church. On Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 10 o'clock we have our meetings. Thank you, Christopher. Good morning, Paul. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a very easy weekend. We watched a couple of documentaries yesterday. I made some pair turnovers because we had two pairs that were getting a little mealy, as Jeremiah calls it. So I made two pair turnovers with a little fig jam on the bottom, and then just the pair. You don't need no more than that, and then a good pastry dough. It's delicious. I'm gonna have one of those as soon as I'm done with you all for my after breakfast snack. Good morning, Jay. How are you? Keisha, good morning. Frank, good morning. Kenny, good morning. Did I miss anyone? I hope you're all doing well. Just so you all remember, tomorrow, if I know you all know this because we have a long weekend, if you hear that shaking in the background, the washing machine is going. That's what that is. The washing machine has a good church beat. Sometimes my hands don't, but the washing machine does. So tomorrow is Memorial Day, and we will be not only remembering and honoring those who have served in armed forces for this country, let's also add in this year, and I think I said it on Friday, let's add in the first responders, the essential workers, our grocery clerks, our doormen, our nurses, our doctors, our garbage collectors, all of those people who have to be out and working while we are fighting this fight. So let's add them to our list of people that we honor and remember tomorrow as we honor and remember those who have served in the armed forces. Y'all know I realized this. I should save this for Monday because I shouldn't talk about hoes during church, but I'm going to do it anyway. If they can show up at church, we can talk about them at church. Y'all know so many. I feel like I need to trademark at HEAUX. Because I have found that so many people really have enjoyed using HEAUX to talk about people. Now, you know a hoe is a hoe, but an HEAUX is somebody that you actually have some affection for, who may be doing something that's a little kooky. And that's when you say, now that hoe, H-E-A-U-X, is up to is up to something. But I'm gonna let it ride for now and see how many people keep using it. If I see it end up in one of those in the new Webster's dictionary as a new word everybody's using, we're gonna have some real problems. I'm gonna need y'all to start Venmoing me $15 every time y'all use the word H-E-A-U-X. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Devron. Olivia, good morning. Did I miss anybody? If I did, blame it on my brain, not on my heart. For those of you who have not seen it yet, the New York Times has on its front page today put a list of 1,000 people who have died from COVID-19 coronavirus. Now that is just 1% of the people in this country alone who have died. They're saying we're in the high 90,000s right now. By early next week, we will have reached 100,000 American citizens who have died from coronavirus. Good morning, Carl. How are you? So you know what? We're not done with this. We're not done yet. So even though all states are trying to give you a little leeway with moving around, even in New York, where we seem to be hardest hit. They're like you can have gatherings of up to 10 people inside, up to 25 people outside. But the governor's also saying if you don't need to do that, don't do it. If you find yourself going to a party with people you don't like just to get outside, stay at home. Don't waste your time, your energy. This is the sign for the new normal. Stop wasting your time and your energy with people you don't like. So when you find yourself going to somebody's party because you're like, I just want to go and see people, but I don't even like none of them. Don't go. That could be the universe knocking you on your shoulder going, deet, 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 deet. You need to stop hanging out with them. Good morning, Larry. How are you? Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Anthony. Stop, turn, and go. Instead of stop, drop, and roll, stop, turn, go. Get out of there. You don't need to be in that place. We know that they're again, like people want to get out. They got to get out by the water. I got to go swimming. That Atlantic water is freezing right now. So the fact that you're trying to get up in that water right now says you're crazy. But do what you need to do. I'm just saying to the rest of us, stay home if you can. Let's see. I'm sure what's that man's name? Trump went. Good morning, Blocker. Good morning, Lynn. Went golfing this weekend. They said. Amongst all this craziness. This is after he made the announcement that churches are now essential and people should be out and going to church. And as I said, I put on Facebook last night, I want you all to know this. They are good Christians, good churchgoers, they are trying to kill you. Trump is trying to kill you because some evangelicals, not your minister, some evangelicals have said, we need to get people back in church. We need those tithes. We need that 10%. Good morning, George. They ain't thinking about you. They're trying to get your money. And if your church does not have Venmo, Cash App, something that you can send your 10% to, you need to tell them to get that, and you hold it in your bank until they do. But you're not showing up in church until you can be certain. Because how are you going to be in church and say, who are the visitors? And somebody raise their hand and everybody go like this, I got to go. I don't want to be sitting you want to be sitting next to a visitor in this climate? You tell the visitors to stay at home and watch it on television too. Let the church secretary know that they're going to be watching that day. Oh yes, all right. We have Loretta Devine from Los Angeles, California, watching with us this morning. Good morning, Miss Devine. I hope you're doing well in your home. Fluff your pillow. We can see your hair. Whatever it's going to be, but you don't need to be sitting up in the church next to someone you don't know right at this moment. Now, if churches want to do families, this family gets to have service from 10 to 10:30. Then 10:45 to 11:15, another family gets to come in and have service with the pastor and all those things. You're not going to be passing the cup because it's crazy. It's crazy. Please don't do it. Take care of yourselves, even if the people who are in control don't want to take care of you. All right? Andrew says his 81-year-old dad can learn to church over Zoom. Anybody can. You know that's the truth. You can do anything you want to do. Anything you want to do because you're doing it. It's not, listen, it takes a little time. Listen, I'm trying to figure out GarageBand and then at some point Logic. It's going to take me a minute, but I'm going to do it. Because I want to, because there are things I need to do on there. So you can figure out how to get on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on your phone, wherever it is that your church may be having service this day virtually, so that you can do that if you need to. All right? All right. Oh, CBS tonight. You know, they're continuing with the CBS Sunday night movies, and it's really making me happy. I'm not going to lie. We've been watching. And it makes no sense, because all the movies they're showing, I can watch on Netflix, on Hulu, on HBO, and everything. And I have been sitting and watching them with the commercials, because there's something, I don't know, I guess there's something nice about a commercial. It's very old school, where in the middle of a movie you get all like this, and the commercial comes on, you're like, oh. Then you go to the bathroom, you go get yourself another drink. That's what it is. You get to go to the bathroom, get another drink, have a moment in there. Good morning, Perry. Good morning, Joy Lynn. Maybe movies gonna have to do that. Like, you go to the movie. No, they're not gonna be able to, because they're not gonna want people up and down and all of everything. But you remember how, like, Gone with the Wind and all those old long movies, Ten Commandments and all those things. Like, you would go to the movie. After an hour and a half, there was an intermission, 15 minutes, whatever. Get up, go to the bathroom, get some more popcorn, come back to your seat, watch the second half of the movie. That's what we're doing on CBS right now. So I hope you all are enjoying it and watching it. I really am having a great time with it. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, this is going to be a short one again today, because I want you all to have a moment and then get out and enjoy your day. So, did you all read how... So Joe Biden did an interview this past weekend with is it Constantine? You know who I'm talking about. Whatever, black man. You know who he is. Has a radio show, and there was just all this talk about Joe Biden had made a joke that didn't land, and they were talking about African Americans, black people who are unsure of who they're voting for, and he said, if you are voting for Trump and not voting for Biden, you are not. Thank you, Charlemagne. Thank you, Denise. Denise is my new producer, new friend too. Charlemagne. What did I say? Constantinople? Constantine? Charlemagne. You know all the names. All the C names. Anyway, so he said, if you're thinking of voting for Trump or you're undecided, you're not black. And a lot of people got very upset. Not a lot of black people, because we get it's like, if you are voting for Trump, you are trying to give me Michael Jackson, vitiligo, trying to erase all signs of blackness from you and your life and your family. Your family's not talking to you because they're like, yeah, he's the one who votes Republican. We don't know what's going on, because we get it. Good morning, Daniel. We get it. Some people want to get a come up, and that come up means I want to forget who I am, while others want to have a come up, want to climb the ladder, be who they're going to be, make the most of who they can be, but still understand at the end of the day that those people in that party, not all of them, but for the most part, are using you so they can try and get, Uncle Tom, they're trying to get you to bring your people over so that you're the one you're the poster boy. You're going to be the poster boy. You're not going to be that for us. We get it. There are too many things going on, too many wrongs that need to be righted that aren't going to be righted by the GOP, the grand old party. Anyway, that's all I have to say on that. Y'all, let's get to the birthday so y'all can get on out of here, because I'm not going to lie to you. Either this light or this tight fabric around me, something is really warming me up today. Good morning, I'm Jamie, how are you? Good morning. Hold on. All right, let's get to the birthdays. Ooh, thank you, Nancy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. That's that good soprano. Dear Julie Simpson Odell, Max Vernon, Gunnar J, Anna Wilkins-Smith, David Lazazera, Leslie Kritzer, to I don't know who Elisa. Y'all don't put fake names on my page, please, because you know I don't know who that is. Jason Weston, Valerie Smaldone, Scott Watanabe, Camille Fuoco, Susan Winter, Alex Lackamore, Edmund Metzold, Natalie Toy Johnson, Luke Frazier, and to Michael Smith. To all of you, also to Megan Case, Malcolm Gage, Eddie Barley, Randy Graff, Chuck Ray, Anderson Davis, Dave Castleman, and Chris Bono on yesterday. To all of you, happy birthday to you. Now it's time to open up the hymn books. See what God has done. Open up those hymn books so you can run. Open up the hymn books. Good morning, Trenton. Good morning, Lorraine. Good morning, Troy. Good morning, Duan. Thank you, Jim. Where are the angels? There they. Oh, let's get the angels going. You know, angels? You gonna play? There you are. There you are. Angels. There we are. If you. Good morning, Corey. If you will all. Good morning, Marvin. If you all will turn in your hymn books to Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. I'm gonna wait on you. Galatians 6, 7. Y'all ready? Okay, good. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Don't be misled. You cannot mock the justice of God. You will always harvest what you plant. Good morning, Blake. Galatians 6, 7. Don't be misled. You cannot mock the justice of God. You will always harvest what you plant. Reap what you sow. You will always harvest what you plant. What things are you sowing into your life? Are you planting seeds of life? God is a just God, and while His grace is abundant, His word also warns us that our actions still matter. Be a person who grows godly things around them and plant good seeds with your life. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading of this word. Good morning, Felicia. If you go around spreading nothing but madness, acting crazy, doing people wrong, stealing, I'm not gonna say cursing because everyone's on. We all gonna have a moment. But when you're doing these things 24/7, at the end of your life, you all of a sudden you're like, oh no, I'm gonna repent right before you take that last breath. You should have thought about that several hundred years before. You cannot wait to the last. Why are you waiting to the last minute to do right? When you know that once you know the difference between right and wrong, you should always choose right. When I was a child, I acted like a child. But when I became a man, I put away my childish things. When you know right, when you don't know the difference, when you don't know the fire's going to burn your hand if you touch it, you may have to go ahead and touch it. But once you know, guess what happens? You don't do that anymore. Once you know the difference between right and wrong, you have an obligation morally. And again, your morality is different than mine, is different than hers, is different than his. But once you know what is right, you have a moral obligation to yourself. Not to your family, not to your church, not to your president, to yourself, to do the right thing. And we find ourselves in a time right now, we can see the death and the soullessness in some people's eyes, and we realize while they're sitting on television, they're like, they knew better. I can tell they knew better because I can see the death in their eyes that they're not doing what they know is right. Look at Bill Barr every once in a while. Look at that death in his eyes. Just soulless. Look at Pompeo. You can see it in his eyes. He knows better. Trump don't have nothing in his eyes because he don't know no better. His mom and daddy didn't teach him. Never did. So guess what? He is not somebody y'all gonna want to follow. To put that out there. I don't want to be political on you, but I'm just gonna say, and that's not even political. That's just good morality. That's just good living, good Christian life. He has these evangelists and these evangelicals think that he's for them, or vice versa. Y'all need to have a look at who's leading your churches as well. Let's look at that. Good morning, Doctora. That's something. I'll leave you on that today. While you're sitting at home on this Sunday, being aware of the goodness of God and the universe, being mindful of those who lost their lives during the World War II and Korean War and Vietnam and all these conflicts that we've had, and also during this pandemic. Think about who you're following. Think of who is leading you in whatever area, and if you really want to be following them down that path. That's what I want you to do today. I love you all so much. Ha! You got to be carefully taught. Ha! How about that? Okay, I love you all. That's it. Thank you, angels. I'm gonna get you all out of here because I got to go around to the corner because my pawpaw wants a New York Times that has the list of the 1,000 names on it. So I'm gonna go around and get that paper for him. I love Camille. Good morning. How are you? Good morning, Connie. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Regina. Good morning. If I missed you all, know that blame it on my brain, not my heart, because I love you. If you have not gone over to YouTube to subscribe to my YouTube channel, T. Oliver Reed, please do. Again, there's going to be some great new stuff coming. Connie, I'm going to talk to you because I'm doing as a part of Wake Up with T. Oliver. I'm going to do I've already started a interview series. I already have some really great interviews taped, and I'm going to have a bunch more to happen, so that they'll start going up hopefully. And my thought is to start them going up on what would have been Tony Sunday, to do the first one then, and then we'll sprinkle them out like goodness. All right. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Be good to yourselves. Have a moment to think today. I love you. I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow remember, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 10 o'clock on Facebook and on Instagram. See you tomorrow. Bye.